odds are right on the money. Drive is spinning down. Jump was smooth as butter. Nice clean dock there.
Anything? Need some work done? Okay, no problem. Sure, have at it.
Just don't cause any problems, okay? It's been a slow
How
day.
may the
Better
trade
keep it
authority...
that way.
By all means.
That's a little surprising, isn't it? Out.
Operation complete. Thrusters free.
for asking.
Everyone to take care of any leeches on their ships. You don't want any.
There's a bit more in the back if you're... Oh, please, take a look. Oh, please, take... Appreciate the business.
It is pleasing to speak with you. We will speak again soon, I hope.
I saw
I would do anything.
one of those things. A phantom.
Come in, come in. Come in, come in. I hope you find something.
Yes? Vindicator.
Buy what you need and then get out. What do you want? I do not waste people's time. If you need my good, I do not know what to make of your arrival. However, your credit... Now, what do you want? Buy what you need.
Your life, your purpose has been forever changed. You return. What news do you have of Anasco? Then my vision did not...
Well, it would seem
There is no need, brother. Your skepticism...
as you say. But, to the matter at hand, did Anasco mention anything? Yes, the pinnacle of the Citadel was modified to house the equipment to create a gate to the Vortex. If it still runs, that would explain everything we have...
It is much more than that. Normally, when I pray for Anasco's return, I sense he is lost, fading. But when I last prayed to the Great Serpent, I felt Anasco's presence clear and distinct. Even as it receded, I felt him anchored to this world. Yes, there are some who suggest that when Jinan communed with the Great Serpent, a similar bond had been established. I believe the same is true for you and Anasco.
I would need time to attempt a scientific explanation for why or how this happened.
And that is the essence of faith. I do not know what lies ahead. But I do know this link would play.
Agreed. And with... together, we will find a way to complete the morning device.
Promise.
You can't be serious granting them an audience. This is exactly the impression we don't want to give.
Please, Jamal. Don't you see how all this works in our favor? It's not up for discussion. I won't risk what we've worked so hard to achieve. It's done.
No, you'd risk our future and reputation as a house. But you are the chosen elder.
Don't patronize me. The Great Serpent spared our house. We are favored here. And shouldn't you get back to the council? We can't afford to be absent at a time like this.
I guarantee I'm not missing much. But you're right. I'll be heading back soon enough.
So...
something I can do for you?
Akris has sent our newest Vindicator to inquire about Sahima. Don't worry. Jamal's already told me all about you. I'm Razma, Elder of House Kadik and head of the Ministry of Conjunction. Well, it's also an honor. I wouldn't have suspected an outsider to be made promised. But who am I to argue with the Great Serpent's choice? I know the Council is looking to Sahima for answers. But the truth is, she's been taken. Along with other members of the House. They're being held hostage.
This is a major overreach. I have never known the Zealots to be so bold.
As much as I'd welcome the expertise, the Zealots would never allow an outsider to participate. But the negotiations, the Zealots have yet to name specifics. At best, they'll demand an inordinate amount of credits or firearms. Worst case, a seat at the High Council or even the reinstatement of their house. House Maleen. They know we can't risk Sahima for Dazra's sake. So, they won't hold back when it comes to demand. Aha. But normally I'd have agents doing everything, but we too suffered losses. We need to be here. It's the only reason I even agreed to these negotiations. And And that's where the issue... I don't know where the Zealots are keeping Sahima, but I have a good idea who does. Their name is Merrick. Merrick is a Kadik, and they also work for me as an agent in the Ministry of Conjunction. As I said, Merrick works for me in the Ministry of Conjunction. Forcing them to give up the information could jeopardize all they've worked for. So don't expect them. Get the information any way you see fit. As long as no physical...
Understood.
See that you do. You'll find Merrick...
You're no member of House Kadik. What are you doing here? And you are? Ah, the heretic turned promised. I was wondering when our paths... So, tell me, what would a I'm sorry. Did you say zealots? Why would I know anything about such extremists? Absolutely ridiculous. Did she now? I guess this means the High Council is still asking Auntie Razma where Sahima is. And if you're here making demands, she obviously has decided to make use of you rather than undergo sincere negotiation. I see what's going on here. Well, I am one of the few to garner any amount of trust with the Zealots, so she should be. I can't imagine where the Ministry of Conjunction would be without me. I do have a natural talent. It's nice to see I'm being properly recognized. I may excel in my skills, but it doesn't mean... Exactly. There's still research, analysis, documentation. But altogether, I have the I admit it hasn't always been easy. They are zealots, you know. Some days, it takes everything. I can't even tell you, not to mention the stress over my... I may be the best at what I do, but I'm not stupid. The Zealots... I had a feeling this conversation... I've worked hard to obtain... And like I've told Razma 1,000 times, I have no reason to believe they're going to hurt my dear cousins. So, as far as I'm concerned, that... As much as I'd like to help you, I don't think so. I do have a gift. I suppose that's a possibility. All right, I'll let you in on their location. But remember, if word spread, the location you're looking for is Shadow Station Epsilon. Razma will know it. Let her tell you the details, seeing... It better.
You must have gotten the location. Ah, yes, the old Varun military outpost. If my intel is correct, You can find Shadow Station Epsilon in the bat. The sooner the better.
We will do whatever is necessary to...
Now that we have a rescue mission underway, I'll speak to Merrick about setting up the negotiate. I expect them to be pliable after their last encounter with you. The current plan is to hold them at one of the geothermal power stations. Meet us there when Sahima and the others are safe. Good. Serpent willing. I'll stall the zealots as... That being said, I'd still Now, Jamal wants an update before you leave. Just don't let her
Vindicator, a word before you go. Tell me, Vindicator, what do you know about the zealots? An oversimplified observation, but correct nonetheless. The zealots are widely frowned upon within our society. They're a remnant of the Serpent's Crusade, days we'd like to forget. Has my dear sister given you any history on our house's relations with the zealots? I'm glad to see you're well-versed in humanity. Razma would have everyone believe she only wishes to keep an eye on the zealots, so the council can make informed decisions. The truth is, she's had this particular group of zealots under her thumb for quite some time. This is only a problem now because she's lost control. That is the real reason why Razma hasn't informed the High Council, and I'm sworn to silence.
I would argue that what you describe would be considered treason. And rightly so.
As a member, I can say it certainly is not. House Kadik already has a reputation for being sympathetic to the zealots, but the truth is far worse. Razma wants the zealots to back House Kadik, so the balance of power between the noble houses would shift to us. She's been employing them, paying them in supplies that aid their blind crusade. House Kadik would be condemned should anyone outside our house find out. What none of us expected was the disaster that is the Scaled Citadel. The aftermath is what allowed the zealots to grab Sahima and the others, flipping the balance. Razma has lost control and is putting House Kadik. And that's what I wish to speak to you about. House Kadik shouldn't be associating with zealots, but worse, we absolutely cannot be supplying them with ordnance. We need to cut ties with the zealots. Not unless you want to be considered. I want you to put an end to any connection, and while my position won't allow me to be blunt, should the hostages not survive, Razma would blame the zealots and cut all ties.
House Kadik would go to any lengths, it seems.
Those few lives will be nothing compared to the lives the zealots will take if House Kadik continues to supply them. Sacrificing them would open my sister's eyes, quelling any sympathy and desire to work with the zealots. Once Razma no longer sees the zealots as an ally, the rest will soon follow. I'm doing what I must. All you need to get is Sahima's reason. Think about it if you must. And when you do, just know that we can't afford any loose ends. No witnesses. As far as everyone else is concerned, the hostages were dead when you arrived, and you exacted revenge in House Kadik's name. I trust you'll make the right decision.
I always enjoy these moments. Thank you for the conversation and I shall stand guard while you focus.
Yes!